Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius for the month of March. You can have Aquarius anywhere in your chart, you can be a cross watcher. All that I ask is that if you are here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, Aquarius, the message that I was getting for you beforehand, it was like, I was getting the sense of like almost messing something up, but then correcting at the last second. And then also I was hearing a song lyric and it was We Are Family by Sister Sledge, and specifically they were pointing out, it says, no, we don't get depressed. Here's what we call our golden rule. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong with this, our family jewel. So there's something, it's almost like it's like you feel like you're about to mess up, but then you remember something and you're reminded of something, and then it causes you to correct course. Now, I don't know really what that is or what that means, but I feel like it's like a motto almost where that you live by. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and get one or two cards for you from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Can I have a message for Aquarius, please, for March? Can I have one or two Animal Spirit cards for Aquarius for March? March, please. Scorpion. Oh my gosh. And then fire ants on the bottom. Okay, so it honestly feels like there's like something that is getting you riled up. Now, it's interesting that we have the scorpion and the fire ant on the bottom, because to me, so it's like the same colorings here, right? It's like the red in the middle and orange and then yellow on the outside. Now, to me, the fire ants often represent like a festering wound, and it's almost like the fire ant eggs were like implanted and then they come out and they wreak havoc, okay? So I feel like there's some kind of festering wound within you that's making you want to like come out and like sting. You always stop yourself, it seems like. You always like find a way to calm yourself down, but you're not addressing the wounding. That's why it's almost keeps coming up over and over and over again, because you're not addressing what it actually is. Because even like the no, we don't get depressed, here's what we call our golden rule, and like that's not natural. It's a natural part of life to feel sadness, and I feel like you're not allowing yourself to like kind of go through your emotions, and it just making you sting and sting and sting, or want to sting. I don't even think you are, but it's like there's something festering underneath the surface that you're not addressing. Okay, so what is it? We're going to look with the Everyday Witch Tarot. The Everyday Witch Tarot. What is it that's festering underneath the surface for Aquarius, please? What is it that's festering under the surface that's making them want to sting, to act out? But then they're even suppressing that. What is it that's causing Aquarius to want to act out? What's a message for Aquarius, please? What's a message for Aquarius for March regarding the scorpion? Okay, so the moon's on the bottom, and that's like uncertainty, okay? And even this cat, it like sees itself as a panther, and it's like on the outside you're coming across as like a little pussycat, and on the inside you feel like a wild animal. The Knight of Cups, interesting. So it's like your emotions. Something underlying with your emotions that you're not willing to look at in like a healthy or like the right way. It's like with the moon, it's still hidden. You're not seeing something about your emotions that are causing you to want to act out. Okay, we're going to keep going. What else? What about their emotions? What about their emotions? Is it that has them acting out? I'm getting the message that you are maybe just kind of like flitting around and offering your cup to just anyone who wants it, but not really even that. Hang on, let's go ahead and get more. What else for Aquarius, please, for March? What is it underlying about their emotions that is making them want to act out? It's like a festering wound. And it's like there's even a shark here in the waters. So it's like if you fall, if you feel like if you fall and give into whatever this is, this scorpion energy, it's like if you fall, you're just going to be eaten alive. If you give in and sting, it's like almost like you have something that you need to say to someone, but you feel like if you say it, then it's like the shark can kill the scorpion, right? Or the scorpion will drown in the water. Isn't there, what is that message about the scorpion and the, is it a turtle? The turtle is helping the scorpion get across water, but then the scorpion stings and drowns them both. Or kills them both, because he drowns because the turtle is dead, and so it sinks. And I feel like that's kind of how you're feeling right now. It's like you feel like you need to get something off your chest, something that's like festering within you. But you fear like if you say it out loud, you'll say it in this way. You'll say it in like in a stinging kind of way, in an aggressive way. And then that'll in turn cause you to get eaten by a shark, right? It's like metaphorically, obviously. But if you speak your truth, and it could be a family matter because we are like that Sister Sledge song, we are family. So maybe that's why you feel like you can't say something, because it's a family matter. And if you say it out loud, like things can never go back to before you say it. And you're scared that you don't have control over your emotions enough to say it in a way that doesn't come across in a stinging way. And if you come across in a stinging way, this person's going to come across as a shark. So you feel like there's no calm way to say what you need to say. Okay, what else for the Knight of Cups here for Aquarius? Can we look at the Knight of Cups for Aquarius, please? I don't know. What else? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is like walking away from something. And I feel like that's what you do. Instead of confronting the situation, you just walk away and hope that it can get you to the next point. But it's like it's still underlying and festering, because we do have the Five of Swords here. And it's like, it's just not a healthy situation. What are they walking towards? Okay. Yeah. The Six of Cups. It's you're wanting to. Okay, so I'm getting kind of another message here where it's like there's someone who maybe has been kind of like a shark in the water. They've, like, the Knight of Cups is kind of known as like a player type of energy, and it's like you want to walk away and find something that's more true. With the Six of Cups, it's like a true bond. Two people who are equals in every way, and like, so there's that. But then also I am getting that, I mean, there could be like a spouse that's kind of acting in this way. It could be you, it could be the other person, but I'm getting with that Scorpion, like it's almost like you have this need to just want to like sting, and so you could be the one that feels wronged. But that's just, I'm not necessarily getting it as like a completely romantic thing. It definitely can pertain to a romantic relationship. But also just a familial relationship as well. Now, obviously, that can be romance or not. But you're one, like, it's almost like in order to keep yourself from stinging, in order to keep yourself from acting out, you walk away from this towards someone that makes you feel like calmer, that helps you, like, you just have a, I don't know, like it's like not an unspeakable bond. It's just like a bond that it is unspoken, that you just feel, and it helps you feel like nurtured and hang on, I don't know. This is getting kind of confusing here. Not an unspeakable bond, just a bond that it's like it just feels natural. It feels more in tune, and it doesn't make you want to act out. It makes you feel calmed. Okay, let's look at the we're gonna look at the Knight of Cups here real quick. What is this Knight of Cups, please, for Aquarius? Can I get a clarifier for the Knight of Cups, please, for Aquarius? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and then Judgment on the bottom. And so I honestly feel like, so to me, it has the similar colorings as the stinger of the Scorpion, and it looks like a bullseye. And so it's almost like you have your target in place, and you want to, with the Judgment card especially, it's like you want to speak your mind. And the Pentacles is also like earthly matter, so it's like you want to speak your mind and make these emotions grounded. Like you want them to come out of you and into the world. Like you don't want to carry them anymore. You don't want that wound anymore. But then again, it's something is always stopping you because you feel scared. You feel scared that if you bring it up, you're going to do it in a toxic way, and then they're going to turn into a shark, right? But you do have your sights set. You have that bullseye in place. You're ready. But then something always stops you. What's this Eight of Cups? Can we clarify the Eight of Cups, please, for Aquarius, March? Eight of Cups for Aquarius. Eight of Cups for Aquarius, please. It's too many. Eight of Cups, please, for Aquarius. Can I have one clarifier for the Eight of Cups? It's too many again. One clarifier for the Eight of Cups, please. One clarifier for the Eight of Cups, please. the Ace of Cups. So you have two aces here with the Ten of Cups on the bottom. It's almost like you think that by walking away, you are leaving all of those bad, and by walking away, I mean like walking away from having to talk about this. If you just kind of put your back to it, that you think that it's going to be fine. Because the Ace of Cups plus the Eight of Cups is Nine of Cups, and Nine of Cups is like wish fulfillment. So I think that you think by putting your stinger away constantly, that you are doing the right thing, especially with the Ten of Cups on the bottom, but it's not, it's still, that wounding is still there, it's still festering, and this cycle is just going to keep repeating. But even if you walk away from the situation and you're just like, you know what, I'm going to leave all these cups behind, I'm just going to take my personal cup and move on to whatever it is this is, that wounding is still there, it's not being addressed. And you're going to carry it into the next situation. Okay, so what's the Six of Cups? Can I get a clarification for the Six of Cups, please? One card for the Six of Cups for Aquarius, March. Six of Cups, please, for Aquarius. It's too many. I have one card for the Six of Cups, please. Okay, so we have Temperance on the bottom with the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups. So I honestly think that you are trying to figure out how to heal all of this, because the Four of Swords is about healing. And it's interesting because the sun's on the Lamb's third eye, and I'm getting that sun energy here as well. So it's almost like you are trying to go internal and figure out what it is, how to, and this could be like a therapist or just someone that you can talk to, someone that you feel comfortable with. They're helping you heal instead of acting out. But it's really, really important that the wounding is addressed and not just suppressed. And we have the Temperance, and Temperance is all about balance. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get some advice for you guys. What's the advice for... Whoa. That was just a lot. Okay, what's the advice for Aquarius for March regarding this reading? Can I have advice for Aquarius, please? Advice for Aquarius regarding this reading? Advice for Aquarius, please. What's the advice for Aquarius for March regarding this reading, please? That was crazy, like how all the cards just kind of like exploded out of my hand like the first time I shuffled. And I feel like that's kind of like what you feel is happening too. It's like you just want to like, you want to explode, and then you're like, no, let me gather all this back up and try it again. That's kind of what it is. Okay, so let's see. We have the Glanconner. I don't know how to say that. Hang on. Now, it's interesting because in this card, I always see, like, if you look closely, there's actually another creature hiding within this creature. And that's what this is. It's like you have this wound that's hiding in you, and it's making you act out. It's making you want to act out anyway. I don't think you're actually acting out. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not in ways that you're like needing to. You're not actually like saying what's bothering you. You're just kind of like, I don't know, Glanconner. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but okay. So it says illusion, delusion, lust, projection, clear sight. It is not good to make decisions when blinded by lust, whether it is lust for a person, a thing, or an idea. We need to pause and take our time before making actual commitments. We need to read the fine print. Check out the foundations, get a mechanic to test the so beautiful secondhand car. If we are considering buying something, we can refuse to let ourselves be rushed into it and take time to make sure it is really what we think it is. If we are considering making a commitment to other people, we need to take our time and really get to know them much better. This is another lesson in seeing the truth behind a glamoured surface, though in this case it is we who have cast the glamour. And so, okay, I mean, maybe you are buying or doing something, like you're buying something that you need to have second thoughts on, or you're making commitments that you need to have second thoughts on. But I think this is kind of what you're doing. It's like you have some wounding, right? And it's kind of making you want to act out, but you're doing the right thing. I think you're seeking out how to heal these things and how to figure out your truth. And that is your advice. That's your advice, I think, is to seek counsel. To see how, because like whatever the wound is, it needs addressed, right? But it can't be addressed in the way that you're feeling right now. You're feeling like the scorpion. You're feeling like you want to sting now. So it can't be addressed in that manner. And I think that you're needing to seek counsel and how to do that without stinging. How to address the wound without bringing out the shark. Okay, so Aquarius, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank any of you for being present today, any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.